Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on some square round layouts. So for today we're gonna do a squared around, another squared around, but we're going to go extreme, just like the other video. This one's going to be a 7-inch diameter circle with a 4x4 square, and it's going to have a 4-inch height from here to here. And we're doing an extreme offset, meaning that it's not going up, down, left or right, but rather at an angle. So let's go ahead and make this portion right here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a line. I'm gonna even this out or line it up with a square on the corner to corner. So it's nice and even. Okay, we're gonna make a 7-inch diameter circle, so we're gonna go open our compass to half of that, which is 3.5 inches. So 1, 2, 3.5. I'll put my compass right here. Let's make it a little darker so you guys can see it better. Okay. Okay, so we've made this right here and this circle right here. You guys can see that. Okay, let's go ahead and divide the square in 4 sections. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's go ahead and divide that in 4s as well, and then we'll end up doing pies. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll be all the way around. Line this up. I think I missed that arc. I'll fix that right now. Let's see if this will reach. Yeah, okay. Let's erase this diagonal line here. We won't need it. Okay, let's go and divide it one more time. Okay, now we can go ahead and finish it off by putting those lines down to get our pies. Now that we got that, we're going to go ahead and label these. We're going to go A, B, C, D. The same thing on the circle, A, B, C, D. So this will be, oops. Press a little hard there. This will be A, B, C, and D. Same thing on this side. A, B, C, D. Okay, now let's go ahead and label these. This will, or give them numbers rather. Okay, let's use a different pen. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will share 1, so this will be, oops, I forgot to, you guys can see, I forgot to divide that pie. Luckily that pie was still there, those arcs. Okay, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to the left. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and make our true length triangle, which is going to be a horizontal and vertical line that meet, so that you can transfer all this information onto these. And just like on our previous video, since we're doing in 4 sections, we're going to go ahead and make 4 true length triangles. All right, so let's start with 1. Okay, let's see. So we know our height's going to be 4 inch. So here's 4. I'm just going to go a little bit past it. So here's, whoops, I moved. Let's do that again, because it's got to be nice and straight. Okay, so there's 1. Let's do a second one. It's going to be somewhere around here. Two. Third one. 3, and our 4th one. It's gonna be kind of close. You know what? I think I can fit another one right here, so let's do that. I don't want it going all the way to that work area. Okay, so there's 4. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll separate right now with letters. So we'll call this true length triangle A, true length triangle B, true length triangle C, and true length triangle D. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make the top one just slightly little longer, just so that I can make sure that we have enough reach to transfer the information from the square to the circle. Right there. Okay. All right. So these are our 4 corners that we're going to go ahead and concentrate on transferring it to here. So what you do is you go ahead and take your compass and let's start with A. So take your sharp point, put it on the corner of A, and open it up to the 1 inch mark right below center half of the circle right there. And then put your sharp point on true length triangle A and strike an arc, and that is now going to be 1. Okay, now let's go to 2. Sharp point on that corner of A, open up your compass to 2. Lock it in place like so. Sharp point on A. Strike an arc. And now you found 2. Go to 3. Sharp point on A. Open it up to 3 inch. Or not the 3 inch, but rather the 3 inch mark. As you can see. Sharp point on A again. Strike an arc on the horizontal line. and you found 3, a 4, and then 4. Lock it in place. Sharp point on A. Strike an arc. You found 4. And 5. A5. Lock it in place like so. A5. Sharp point on A. Drilling triangle A. Strike an arc. And you found 5. Okay, now let's go ahead and do X. X is the center, or rather the side middle section of the square to the center section of the circle on the outside. So that's 5 and X. X is right here. X is right here. So basically, if you guys are looking at this way, this will be X and this will be X right here. Okay, so we're going to go get the distance from this X, which is going to be here, to 5. It's going to be like that. And you're going to put your sharp point on A, strike an arc, and you found X. Okay. All right, let's do B. B1. B1. True length triangle B. B1. Okay, that's 1. B2. Drilling triangle B. Strike an arc. That's 2. B3. Corner of B. Open up your compass to the 3 mark. Drilling triangle B. Strike an arc. And now you found 3 right here. B4. Lock it in place like that. Drilling triangle B. Strike an arc. Oops. And this is going to be 4. Hopefully you guys can see that. Looks like 2 and 4 are almost the same. Let's just kind of double check that. I think they're going to be a little off, but that's fine. That's the purpose of, yeah, so it's basically the same. So 2 and 4 are the same. And let's look for 5. So B5. Wonder if 5 is going to be the same as 1. Yeah, it is. So B right there. So this is B5. So 1 and 5 are the same, 2 and 4 are the same. Okay, let me erase this, make it look a little neater so you guys can see it from the camera angle. Okay, so, and then same thing with X. So X is from this side to the center of the circle. So it's from here to there. So transfer that information. Go to X, open up your compass to 5, like so. Put your sharp point on B. Strike an arc, and that is X. Now let's just go ahead and transfer this information. The same thing applies to D. See that? D and D. So D, this circle 5 shares the same as this square X. So we're going to go ahead and drilling triangle D, and might as well just transfer this information on drilling triangle D, and that is X. And should have actually done the same thing for what's it called, C, because A and C are on this side. So we can just go back here. So this is X, C to 5. Okay, go to C, strike an arc, and now C has an X. Like D has an X, B has an X, and A has an X. Okay, now we're done with B, A and B. Now let's go ahead and do C and D. So let's start with C. So on this corner of C to 1. Put your sharp corner on C, open up your compass to the number 1 mark, lock it in place like so. Go to C, put your sharp point on true length triangle C, strike an arc, and this is now 1. Okay, C2, C, corner of C, 2. It looks like 2 and 4 are going to be the same, but we'll just keep going so it's not confusing. So C2, true length triangle C, strike an arc, and this is now 2. I actually should have done this a lot separated from each other, but just bear with me, guys. Okay. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do C3. So corner of C to to the 3 mark right here. Lock it in place like so. Put your sharp point on true length triangle C. Strike an arc, and that is 3. And then 4, corner of C. 4, we said that 4 and 2 are probably going to be the same. Lock it in place. Go to true length triangle C, and see that it matches 2. So I'm going to put 4 above 2 right here so that it tells me that 2 and 4 are the same. Okay, and the arc is right there. Okay, and then the last one is 5, C5. Put your corner sharp point on C, pencil point on 5. Just like that. Put your sharp point on true length triangle C. Strike an arc, and it lands on 1. So 1 and 5 are the same, so this is 5. Okay. Alright, one more. Now let's do D. So put your sharp point on D and go to 1. Lock it in place like so. Put your sharp point on true length triangle D. Strike an arc right there. And now that is going to be 1. Let's do it right here instead so you guys can see that. 1. Okay. D2. Sharp point on D. Open up your compass to pencil mark on number 2. Lock it in place. Put sharp point on true length triangle D. Strike an arc. That's 2. D3. D3. Lock it in place. True length triangle D. Strike an arc. Now you found 3. D4. D4. Lock it in place. True length triangle D. Strike an arc. And that is 4. And D5. D5. Lock it in place. Put your sharp point on true length triangle D. Strike an arc. And there is 5. Okay. And now we're saying that we're going to go 4 inches in height. So from here to here is 4 inches. So that is what this vertical line is, or the vertical lines represent. So count to 4 from where both the vertical and horizontal lines meet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is going to be a 4-inch height. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So just so that you guys can see this is 4 inch, 4 inch, 4 inch, and 4 inch. So those are your 4-inch height marks. Alrighty. So that basically is setting everything up so that we can start making our layouts, which is going to be this one and this one. Okay. All right, so that'll be it for this video. I will see you in part 2 of 3. All right, thanks. Bye.